Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a brand new video. And this time on the old Magic Roundabout we have one of my favourite cars. This is a Dinky Toys Jensen Interceptor. I think it's the Interceptor. It's not the FF, is it? Yeah, it's the FF, Jensen FF, sorry. Yeah, I think the FF stood for 4-wheel drive. There's the Interceptor and the FF. I'm sure the FF stood for 4-wheel drive. Anyway, this is what we're doing this week. Jensen Interceptor. Or Jensen FF, whichever. We all know them as Interceptors. As always, I'd just like to thank all my new subscribers for coming on board. And hello and welcome back to my old faithfuls, my old mates. Thanks very much for watching and commenting. It's very much appreciated. As I said before, and in the description, my contact details are in the about section of the YouTube channel. So, you know, if you've got something to ask me, something sensible, obviously, you know, then yeah, if I can help you, I will. So, let's get it off the Magic Roundabout and have a good look at it on the bench, shall we? This should be fun, this one. I'm going to enjoy this one. Alrighty then. There we go. Dual headlights. Nice wheels. I like them wheels. Suspension. In good nick. Got number plates on it. Doors. Open and close. On there. So as the bonnet comes up. Got some engine detail in there that we can do something with that, I reckon. Normally when you see these on eBay, the windows are completely shot at the back. Luckily this back window, it's got a few marks in it, and I think there's a line there, but I don't think it's right the way through. No, but there is a crack in the front. Ignore the window wipers, but there's a little crack in there. So unfortunately, not a lot I can do about that, but this one was the best I could find. There's some of them have wheels missing and all sorts, and they're, you know, they're not cheap. So I've been searching for a while to get one of these. Now normally you see a lot of them, they're in the yellow, and I've been investigating, looking around this, and it looks to me like it was originally yellow, because you can see evidence of yellow paint scattered all over the place. And I just sand down the roof a little bit just to see, and there's the yellow paint coming through, because I wasn't 100% convinced. So we'll have a look, and I'll show you why I wasn't 100% convinced. You'll see. Let me get this out and we'll show you. Right, it's a screw one, which I like these screw ones. They're a lot of messing about, buggering about with everything else. Right, we'll get that over there. It just lifts off, no problemo. Look at that, straight out. Suspension. Right, you'll see now. Now look inside. Now somebody has gone to the trouble of stripping this out, if they have repainted it, and repainted everything. But you can see evidence of yellow. There, there, and there. Right, anyway, let's get on with it. The engine block comes out, slides from underneath there. Bonnet twists out. The interior you can pull out with the doors closed if you want. And we'll go through all the bits and pieces in a minute. We'll get it all apart first. Windscreen, we'll take that in a minute. But doors just come out, standard procedure. 1, 2, it's not rocket science, boys. And then the window, luckily, it wasn't riveted. Now, I don't know whether the previous person who had this did the rivet on it or not. But if you can see, look at the inside. Somebody's got into trouble of respraying all that. Yeah, so they must have de-riveted that, I would say, if it was a rivet in the first place. But you can see the evidence of the yellow in it if you look closely. But I'm going to check in my what literature I've got and have a look. I've got a couple of little books, might help me out. But I know they did one in red and I did them in yellow. But I think the yellow was more popular than the red. So I'll have a look. I mean, I quite like the red, to be honest with you. The ones I've seen in real life, where did I go? I went somewhere, and a mate of mine said to me, look in here, he said, have a look what's in this shed. It wasn't a shed, it was like a warehouse. The guy there used to work on cars and he had one of these, and it was like a real light metallic blue. It was rusty, because these were prone to rust. But yeah, so I've only ever seen one in true life. There's no broken pillars, so that's good. So that's it stripped. That's that anyway. We'll go through a few more bits and pieces. The windscreen, you can just see the crack on it. It's not right the way through. Engine detail, quite nice. Use my primer fingers. I've been painting this one. There's the air filter there. We'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at the real thing, see if I can pick out a few details. Doors, they've got door cards. I'm not sure if they'll just pop out. They might. Wait a bit. Ah, here we go, yeah. See, that's another thing which is good about this. It's got all the door cards. Yeah. That's one. Oh, yeah. Two. That's them. Interior. Got the folding seats, look. No real detail. There's no dash detail at all. Nothing. Got a little wiggly stick there. The old wand. And that's it, really. So that's for cleaning in the sink. That's for cleaning in the sink. So is that. We'll take that down and give it a clean. These are before the stripper. I think we get suspension off it like normal. Yeah, that'll come off. That's okay. That's funky. We'll do that. There we go. Number plates. Now, dual headlights. Oh yeah, dual headlights. It looks like you get these out. See them? So, shall we give it a go, boys? See if I can bugger this up. Oh, pop one straight out, look. You have to be careful with these. Two. See, they tend to lose the backing. That's a problem. And when you've lost the backing, they never seem to give you that goldy flow, do they, afterwards? A little stabby finger, I know it. No, this ain't so easy. I reckon that's come out. Where's this one? Now, I don't know if anybody's done one of these. If they have, in the comments, let me know whether or not that these headlights had drill holes at the back. Because I don't know whoever restored this might have done the drill holes themselves. Be interesting to know. Be interesting to know. Yeah, as you can see, it's left behind some of the gold. The headlights are okay. They're all right. They're not broken or shattered, but they've just left some of the gold flake behind. I have tried painting gold behind afterwards, but it never seems to work. Right, I won't be using these number plates. Oh, got two razors here, so these can come off. These can come off. Oh, it's dry as a bone, that one. Oh, it must be on the back of here. There it is. Tweezers. Didn't want it anyway. That's it. Get rid of that. Gone. Okay then. Tyres. Tyres look alright. Just ease them off. There you go. Job done. Okay. Stripping time. Come and meet me at the stripper. Right, that's where we're going. Okie dokie, it's caustic soda time again. This time I'm doing two. Yeah, I'm doing a tranny and another one. Yeah. Right, so the boiling hot water's going in. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's have some fan on. Yeah, I need to do two this time because I'm going away in the caravan again. So I need to do two. So I need to get two done. Right, here we go with the caustic soda. One. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Wow, that's fizzling. Ooh. Wow. See, look at the dampness because the steam's got to that. Look. I think perhaps this one in this tin here reacted badly because I had some paint stripper in there. I was stripping it with paint stripper. Right, let's see what's happening. Yeah, that was yellow. Look at the roof on that. So I don't know what this is going to be like, this red one. No, I've whacked that. I want to cover that tranny. That will do it. So, we'll see. It's coming off the tranny, look. That's good. This was under the white, this was blue, obviously, you can see that. So that's coming off, that's a good idea. This one, well, all the reds come off, look, so this was definitely yellow underneath. But we'll talk about that in another video. Yeah. So scrub it up, dub, this is coming off. I'll leave that because that white roof has taken a while to go. There's the base. And all the black's coming off that. Which is good. Here we go. Give it some old rust as well. Doors in here somewhere, yeah. Yeah, it's coming off the doors. Right, so I'm going to leave that in there for a bit, and as usual we'll get back to you when it's wire brush time. Out with the stripper then. Got a couple of bits of yellow on it in there. Looks like it's been on fire, don't it? So we get on with this. Got the Dremel switcher on as usual. We'll just have a quick burst and see how we get on. Lightly go over it. Too much pressure. Looking good. Looking good. Cool. We had some rain last night. Flipping neck. I went out visiting. And on the way back, we had to go about 10 miles an hour because it was that heavy rain. You couldn't see out in the front of your face. And the roads flash flooding. Flipping nightmare. Just go up. Good job. I've got a 4x4, isn't it? Well, I say we. Mrs. drives it more than I do. Yeah, it's going to come all right. Yeah, I think we can go yellow. I was going to go red, but I thought, no, I'll go yellow. They did. If I remember, I had a quick look last night. Dinky did yellow with a black interior and yellow with a, I can't remember what the other colour, different colour interior. And they did a turquoise green, but I haven't got a turquoise green with a black and the other colour interior. So we're going to go yellow. For those who didn't catch it, the FF stands for 4x4. In real life, they did a production run with they did the Interceptor, then they did the FF. So, bit patchy in places, we're looking at it. Oh. Yeah, just around the bonnet area, it's a bit patchy. Might have to run the sanding stick along there, I think, smooth it out a little bit. So I'll probably go with the white. Oh, I don't know, hang on a minute. I don't know if I've got any white undercoat. I'll have to have a look. I was going to put white undercoat on here if I've got any. I might have some matte white left. Let's have a look. Right. That's come up alright, so I'm going to get this finished off. Just run a bit on these, just do a bit on these wheels here, look. Yeah, that'll come up alright. Yeah, so I'll finish this off and I'll get back to you. It's all shiny and new. That's it, blinged up, shined up. It's not come out too bad. Not come out too bad at all. So that's ready for primer. The base, it's a natural base on the original. because it's supposed to be a natural metal on the front. But you know me, there might be a few extra details on the front, so I'm going to leave this natural anyway. So that won't want painting. The wheels, where's the other one gone? They come up all right. So we'll do something with those. And here's the doors. I'll come up, so they'll get primed. That'll get primed. That'll get primed. That won't. I'm not sure yet on these. What I'm going to do with these. But I don't think I'll prime them. Because what I might do is spray some silver in there. And then get the chrome pen and highlight the spokes. Yeah, that's what I might do. So we'll leave them for now. So it's just these here. Okay, I'll catch you when it's primed. Okay, and we'll see what it looks like when it's primed before we do the top coat. Right, yellow gloss on the Jensen then. I've got this cheap 151 stuff from the pound shop. Gonna give it a go. Put the fan on. Hopefully it'll be alright. Give it a good shake. We'll do some light coats as usual. We don't want to flood the yellow, do we? So here we go then. Inside. All the arches and inside. So we're only going to give it a light coat. I'm going to build this up on here. I was going to use white undercoat, but I hadn't got any white undercoat, and I hadn't got any. I thought I had some matte white, but it's not. It's gloss. So I'll get this round the man right. Well, I'm going to let that dry. It is a thin coat, so I'm just going to put that to dry. I've got the doors and stuff to do, so we'll give them a quick blast. Just a little bit. The doors. Just one more. Just one more. Tell you what though, I must admit, you don't get a lot in one of these. It's a big tin, but shit. Ooh, that was lucky. Right, okay, I'm going to let this dry off and then we'll give it a second coat. See how we get on. I'll catch you in a bit. Windscreen cleaning time on the Jensen. It's got a little crack in it. I don't think it's massive, but I can't afford to change it. So we're going to give it a clean up. Luckily, the back window is in good condition, because some of these back ones, because there's so much of it exposed, it breaks. So I've got my weapons of choice, and it's not too bad, but we're going to give it a rough up, as we do, and we'll go from there. At the minute, I'm just waiting for the shed to warm up. I've got the heater on, so I can lacquer the Jensen. I've been away for a week, and I need to get back in and get going, because I've got a lot to do for the end of this month. I'm away again week today, then I'm back for 3 or 4 days, and I'm away again for another 3 or 4 days. So September is a really busy month for me, so I need to get cracking. And I used last week's BEV trucks. I used them. That was my last item in the bank for now. And when I was away, the internet was rubbish, and it took me hours to upload that video. Absolutely over 6 hours, because the internet was so slow. It was ridiculous. But there you go. Right, onwards and upwards. No point whinging about it. Get on with it. That's what I'll say. So there's all different ways of cleaning windscreens. Some people use wet and dry. Some people use sanding sticks like this. These are sanding sponges, same difference. I had these anyway. I mean, you can buy them really cheap out of the makeup section of your local supermarket, or a pound shop, or a dollar shop, or whatever you call it. They do good. I usually like to get these in here and do these, and then buff them up with a buffer, and then put them in the old floor polish or whatever you've got. I haven't got any of that Pledge Restore. I've still got some of the old original clear with a K, so I'm using that up before I go into the Pledge. But yeah, it's quite simple. Don't be scared of it. Just handle it with care though. You don't want to put too much force and crack if you've got a slight crack, or you don't want to make it any worse, so just be careful. Be mindful of what you're doing. I usually don't do much on the inside, because sometimes the inside is bloody hard to get right, because you've got inside curves and that, and pain in the backside. But mostly if you do it on the outside, you'll get most of the scratches out on the outside. Right, that's the first step. You just go a little bit finer. You're just working your way. Just working your way up to the fine, to the buffer. That's all you got to do. Well, I hope everybody's okay. Looking after themselves. And get your Christmas list ready, because it ain't far off now, is it? Don't time fly, eh? Flipping, eh? And you've got a big family like me with loads of kids and grandkids and great-grandkids. It's a job to remember them all. Well, you don't forget them, but you know what I mean. You birthdays, Christmases, you know. But yeah, they're all great. They're all good. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oops, oh, Stanley's gone for Burton. He's checking out the Starship Enterprise. Just waiting for a few parts for that, and then we can get on with that. I seem to spend a lot of my time waiting for parts, to be honest with you. You know, getting the parts, finding them, and whatever. I've got so many different sellers on my eBay, and I bounce from one to another. Whoever's got what at the right price. You're searching for stuff. I tend to sort of spread my wings a bit when it comes to looking for spare parts. Try new suppliers out, different people. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Right. Go on, son, give it a shot. Go on. Wax on, wax off. You know how it goes. Right. That's better. See the crack in it, look there. Look. Can't do nothing about that. There's some real deep ones in there. Just see them just there. So I'm going to carry on with doing this. I don't want to see me do it all because it could take a long time. So I'm going to carry on doing this, and I'll catch you when it's all done. Alright. Okay then. Details. Now, I got ahead of myself a little bit here. Obviously, you saw when I painted it, I lacquered it, and we're messing about doing a few bits and pieces. Trying to save a bit of time, really, because I used to take a long time over doing the details and filming it. So you got your backlights, indicators on there. I've done the side vents. It's going to be difficult. Yeah, I've done the side vents. I did some black wash in there and let it dry. Then I highlighted it with the chrome, both sides. There you go, not great focus. We've done that, that's that part of the body. On this bit, because this is all metal, polished, including the sill runners here, because they, on the real thing, they're polished chrome. So the whole thing is being polished. And what I've done the black inserts around the headlights, because I was looking at some of the real ones on images, and the majority of them had the black inserts around the headlights. So I've done that. It's not great to see this. Yeah. So I've done that, put the indicators in and whatever, number plate on it. So we've just got to put the dual headlights in there. So that's where we are with that. With the engine, now I didn't, this is quite a detailed engine this, but I didn't detail it. All I've done is put a black wash on it. Because when I looked at the images of the real engines, they were so, everything was black and dark, and the actual rockers sit right back near the bulkhead, and you couldn't see much, and there was no real bling in them. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll just put the black wash on to extenuate the details. So I've done that. I'm just waiting for that to dry now. It's on bare metal, and what I'm using as my wash is I'm using the Tamiya Panaline accent colour black. It's an enamel. Now the wheels on these Jensen, they looked a lot like Ross style wheels. So what I've done here, I'll show you. I started off with painting them in there, aluminium right in the middle, and then chrome outers. And what I've done then, I've got this, like I just showed you, this wash, and I've dropped it in the middle there. just to give it that there, because the Rostyle wheels are black with chrome on them. So that's what I've done with these, that side and that side there. Not great, is it, to see that? Yeah, because you've got big spinners in these. So I'll just show you how I did this. Give it a good shake, because this is like oil based or enamels or whatever, and you can use that. What I've done, I feel about to see me do this, but I'm going to get it right above it, and just, there's too much on there. You've got to have just, you watch, I'm going to cop this up now because I'm doing it on camera. Just get in there with it and just drop it in like that. Drop it in like that. 1 second, wait a minute. No, I can't see, I've got my bins on. Right. There you go. If you get enough on, you can drop it smack in the middle and it'll flow itself out. Because you don't want to brush up the sides and knack your chrome work, do you? I always keep a cotton bud handy to. And there you go, that's how you do it. That's how I do it anyway. Okay. So there you go. Actually, this brush on the end of it is a bit bent. Look. When you get the hang of it, you can whiz round here, no problem. There you go. That's it, that's the wheels done. Right, now I got it on my bloody fingers, isn't it? It's horrible stuff. Well, screw the cap on there, because we don't want to spill that. You don't want to spill that everywhere. Oh God, it will just go ballistic everywhere. You certainly don't want to do that. So, I'm going to wash my hands, because I don't want that enamel or whatever it is everywhere, because it can be, because it's thin, it will get all over. So we'll do virtues at the put together stage. You're going to let that dry a little bit further, this engine. Alright, let them wheels dry off a bit. And then we'll be putting it together. We will. There it all is. All the bits. Okay. I'll catch you in a minute. I'm going to wash my hands, have a cup of tea, and I'll be back. Assembly time. Right, but that's time again. Let's put this old girl together. Now, I'll put the wheels on. Done that first. And I'll put the headlights in. The dual headlights, they're in now. Okay. So, we've got to put this together. I've decided, because this has got a screw to hold it all together, I've decided I'm going to look out for a new windscreen, because that's just not good enough. And I noticed when I was cleaning it here, you can see it there, the previous owner was obviously, when they painted the inside, had done something that will not come off. It's deep into the plastic. It's like something's melted into it. So that's made my mind up to get a new one. I don't know if I can get a new one off Model Supplies or whatever, or I'll look out for one, and a second-hand one. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to find out, but this will do for this one for now. Our door cards are in. You don't need me to see put them in. They just click in the right direction. I've cleaned the posts up. I always clean the posts up, the door posts, Same with the bonnet posts. I always clean those up, the hinges. Okay, here we go then. First of all, let's get some so you can see what I'm doing. No point if you can't see it, is there? Right, glass. Drop that in. This wasn't glued, so it's not going to get glued now. Seats, all cleaned up, all working. Drop them in. There you go. Now we do the doors next. Make sure I get them the right way round. These just like jiggery pokery, as you do. Work them in. One in. There. Turn around. Let's get this one in. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Oh, that's in. Okay, so they're in. Hold them together. Engine. That's the front, obviously, because it's got a radiator. Let's put the bonnet on first. Get it around the right way. Sideways in. Just hangs on there like that. And the engine, you'll see why I said about not cleaning it up, because you'll see it goes right to the back. Push it in like that. And that holds it all together. Okay. On there. It does go. That's it. Take the weight off it, boy. Take the weight off it. Right, front end, back end. Hooks over the back here. You can see the hook there, look. Hooks over the back. Drops in. Like that. Okay. And get your screw. As Nick would say, get your handy dandy screwdriver. Make sure the thread's right. Screw it up. There we have it. Job done us. There we go. Open the bonnet. You see what I mean about not detailing it with the different colours? It looks quite nice as it is now. Puts that the black wash on it, boy. That's okay. Opening doors. Uno. Dos. There you go. Seats. Forward. Get in the back, boy. And then the back. There. There you go. There you have it. Yeah, so you can see that mark there. So you're definitely going to have a new one. Right, so let's get it on the magic roundabout and have a bloody good look at it. Just to remind ourselves what we started with. Dinky Toys, Jensen Interceptor. Yep, this is what we started with. Seriously play worn. And it's had a colour change. Okay, chaps, here we go. Jensen FF or Interceptor. As you can see in the previous clip, it was a bit shoddy when I got it. I think she looks a lot better now. Well, we've got the back here, we've got the lights, number plate. Damaged window beyond repair, I'm afraid. Seats. Opening doors, nice set of wheels on it, detailed front end. We can see very well in this light, but keep juggling the camera around. Nice yellow. Detailed vents at the side. Detail engine up to a point. Just give it a wash. There we have it. So let's get everything shut on it. There you go. Well, I hope you like this one. It's a bit late in the day for an outside shot, I'm afraid. I left it a bit late finishing this off. There you go. There you go. Well, like I say, onwards and upwards. On to the next one. Hope you like this one anyway. I do. It's come out nice. I've always wanted one of these Jensens. Just getting one in a reasonably good condition. I think this one was pretty good. I think so anyway. There you go. Okay then, drawing back. See you on the next build.